Hello friends, welcome to Dreamweaver Crocheting with Love. In today's tutorial, we are going to learn how to crochet this daisy flower round motif. It's a very easy and a beginner friendly tutorial. So let's start the tutorial. Now let's see what all materials we need in order to crochet the daisy flower round motif. So here I've taken a 3 mm crochet hook, 4 ply cotton yarns in color dark yellow, green, white and grey, and scissors. So let's begin. To start up with our round motif, first we shall make the daisy flower with the center yellow part. So let's make a magic ring. And work 2 chains. Now these 2 chains won't be considered as a double crochet. Now going back into the ring, work 12 double crochet. So here as you can see, after working 12 double crochets, I pull the tail of the magic ring in order to close it. Now to complete the round, slip stitch on top of the first double crochet worked. But while slip stitching, we will be changing the yarn color to white since the next round will be working the petals with white yarn. So let's start with the second round. For that, work 3 chains. Now these 3 chains will be considered as the first double crochet. Now I'll be working a 3 double crochet cluster into the same stitch. So I work the 3 double crochet cluster. Now I am having 4 loops on my hook. Yarn over and pull through all the 4 loops and work 2 chains. So this is the first petal. Now for working the second petal, going into the next stitch, we'll be working a 4 double crochet cluster. So I have worked a 4 double crochet cluster. Now I am having 5 loops on my hook. Yarn over and pull through all the 5 loops and work 2 chains. So this sequence will be repeated for 10 more times. So each petal will be made up of 4 double crochet cluster followed by 2 chains. So continue with the sequence till the end of the round. So after working the last petal comprising of 4 double crochet cluster followed by 2 chains, I have slip stitch on top of the first petal. I have also worked one more slip stitch so as to reach the chain 2 space, and while slip stitching I have changed the yarn color to green since the next round, that is the third round, will be working the leaves using the green yarn. So for the third round we will be working into each of the chain 2 spaces. So going to the first chain 2 space, work 3 chains. And these 3 chains will be considered as the first double crochet, and going back into the same space we'll be working a 4 double crochet cluster. So I'm having 5 loops on my hook, yarn over and pull through all the loops and work 3 chains. Now moving into the next chain 2 space, we'll be working 5 double crochet cluster. I'm having 6 loops on my hook. Yarn over and pull through all the loops and work 3 chains. So the sequence of this round is to work 5 double crochet cluster followed by 3 chains into each of the chain 2 spaces. So just continue with this pattern till the end of the round. So after working the last cluster of 5 double crochet followed by 3 chains, I have slip stitch on top of the first cluster. Also I have worked one more slip stitch so as to reach the chain 3 space, and while working the slip stitch I have changed the yarn color to grey. So that completes the third round. Now we shall start with the fourth round. In the fourth round, we will be working into each of the chain 3 spaces, and the sequence of this round is very simple. So going into the first chain 3 space, work 3 chains. Now these 3 chains will be considered as the first double crochet, and going back into the same space, work 4 more double crochet. So including the 3 chains that I had initially worked, in total I have worked 5 double crochet. Now moving into the next chain 3 space, we will be working 5 double crochet. So the sequence of this round is to work 5 double crochet into each of the chain 3 spaces till the end of the round. So here I have come towards the end of the fourth round by working 5 double crochet into the last chain 3 space. To end the round, slip stitch on top of the first double crochet worked. So that completes the fourth round. Now for the fifth and the final round, work 3 chains. Going back into the same space, work 1 more double crochet. Work 1 double crochet into the next 2 stitches. So including the 3 chains, in total I have worked 4 double crochet. Now going into the next stitch, we will be working a double crochet increase. That is 2 double crochets into the same stitch. Now the pattern repeats. That is, we will be working 1 double crochet each into the next 4 stitches, followed by an increase into the 5th stitch. So continue with this sequence till the end of the round. So for the fifth round, in total I have worked 72 double crochet, and after working the last double crochet, I have slip stitch on top of the first double crochet. So that completes the fifth round. Now this looks quite wavy. You can stiffen this up by blocking it, and once you block it, the end result would be like this. Now you can use such round motifs to make coin purses. So to make the coin purse, you'll be needing 2 such panels, and you need to join them together using single crochets, leaving a gap on the top part where you can add the zippers or the metal clasp, whatever you wish. So the tutorial for the same I'll put up in the future in my channel. So that's all for today's tutorial. I hope you found it really very useful and interesting too. In case of any queries, please let me know through comments. Thanks for watching and have a wonderful day.